Ready, set, showtime.
And welcome to the Ready, Set, Show podcast, where you can't say anything nice.
We will gladly say it for you.
What's up, bitches? It's DT.
What's up, hoes? It's Lette.
And welcome to the Ready, Set, Show podcast, home of podcast greatness.
Hell yeah.
God, it just feels good saying
It
it.
does feel good saying it.
Yeah, Letty, it's good to be back. And guys, welcome back to the show. They're now celebrities on this podcast.
They
guys.
are.
I mean, we're known in certain inner circles. I was like, Moe and Ben are back on the show.
Again.
Hello.
Hey.
Good to have them back, man. We were excited. I think the last time they were here was, episode 25.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, we had a great time then, the episodes they were on, so it's good to have you guys back on. And we want to wish Ben over here a happy belated 30th birthday.
The Dirty 30.
Dirty 30.
That's it. Guys, this is episode 30. Ben turned 30.
Hey.
It's now 6:30.
It's now time.
I mean,
Just dirty 30 everywhere.
But guys, it's good to have you guys back on. We got Thanksgiving coming up. Letty, you ready for Thanksgiving?
Oh, I'm ready. I'm ready to eat. Oh, God, I can't wait.
Dude. I mean, it's one time you just stuff your face and...
You go into so many food comas.
Hell yeah,
Oh,
dude.
it's
I
the
love
best.
it. You're eating on it for like a week later because you're too
The
poor.
best.
Yeah, they are.
Everything.
Yes.
I mean, they really don't get old, though. I mean, Thanksgiving leftovers are the shit.
Turkey salad, turkey sandwiches, turkey
Yeah.
chili.
Turkey chili, turkey tacos. I mean,
Hell, you put turkey in your chicken noodles. I mean, you don't know.
have you some turkey noodle soup?
Yeah, turkey noodle soup.
Me and my
Hell
mom was
yeah.
literally talking about that earlier.
So I figured, hey, Thanksgiving's coming up. I remember back, I know you were in school, maybe you used to give, what are you thankful
Yeah,
for?
write a little essay all the time. What are you thankful for?
Yeah, and don't forget, NFL on Sports Junkies mentioned the Thanksgiving game. It's usually the Cowboys that play.
Always.
So. But I figure we kind of go around and let everybody know what they're thankful for. Letty, what are you thankful for?
Well, I mean, number one is, of course, my daughter.
Awesome.
I mean, you guys, if it wasn't for my friends, especially this right here, I probably would have lost my mind by now. Maybe stabbed a couple people.
Yeah,
who knows?
right.
I mean, that's about it. I would say my job, but it fucking sucks anyway.
Well, when you work with Baymar, you ain't too damn thankful about your job.
What's something you're thankful for, man?
Thankful for my family. I'm thankful for you guys that we get to do this podcast. It's fun, man. I mean, I was really thinking the last few days a lot about it, man. We have a good fucking time on this podcast.
Yeah. He got a little sentimental on me when he called me.
Yeah,
the
I
other
did,
day.
man. I mean, it's just thinking about a lot of stuff and how far we've come, and it's just cool that we get to do this. I mean, we live in a town where a lot of people, they don't even know what the fuck it is, so
No,
it's
they
cool. And it's just a good time of year. You eat with your family. You eat some good food, lady. We got some good food coming. I can't wait. Ben, what are you thankful for?
I suppose friends that are better than family.
That's true.
yeah.
I got quite a few.
Oh, yeah. Most of them sitting right here.
Yeah, really.
I'm just missing a handful of people.
I say quite a few. This is really about it.
I have more friends say happy birthday to me than I had any of my family members, so
Damn.
shout out to y'all.
What about you, Mo? What are you thankful for?
Hey, yo, for real. Now, I'm thankful for a lot, man. I got a lot going on, you know what I'm saying? My mind ain't right, but I'm thankful for my friends and whatnot, you know what I'm saying, to keep my mind keep my mind sane as far as all the bullshit that's going on around me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it keeps me straight, yeah. You seen how it was earlier, but
Yeah.
I'm cool now. You know what I'm saying, whatnot, but
I mean, this time of year is hard, dude. You know what I mean? It really is, because you got, your normal life, your work,
Right.
your family, and then you got to worry about the holidays. You're usually broke.
Oh, yeah.
Let's be honest, from
and see,
probably,
my mom, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna even be able to see my mom for the holidays, you know? So,
Oh, really? You ain't going to be able to go up?
Nah, I'm
Yeah,
gonna
that
get to go up
sucks.
there and see her for her birthday and whatever, but that's my main thing. You know what I'm saying? And then my brother ain't gonna be here for Thanksgiving or nothing, you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, dude, that
kind of worry
sucks.
about that, like I said, but I got y'all here, So
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
that keeps me sane, keep me cool, I can still laugh and joke and whatnot. and
Yeah.
keep my mind off of it. But that's what I'm thankful for.
I don't talk to hardly any of my actual family on either my mom or my dad's side anymore. I think you just kind of make your own family, whether it be
Yeah.
your friends. You know, and I mean, let's be honest. As you get older, I've had probably my friends, my true friends, come through for me a lot of times as a family. You know, so it sucks, but I think that's the cool thing about Thanksgiving is just what you're thankful for. That whatever you call your family. All right, Letty, who you shouting out this week?
All right, my shout outs. I actually got a few special ones this time around, but I'm
Okay,
gonna go
cool.
ahead and gotta give a shout out to old Ruby over there, sassy 6-year-old who I've probably had like 4 arguments today with already.
Yeah.
I already had about a couple arguments. She's cried a little bit, got a little too emotional, but I mean, I love her to death. The friends and family who listen to this, I gotta give a special shout out to Jermah.
Right.
He's been blowing us up a little bit on his Snapchat. Every time I've been on his story, at least 3 or 4 times this week, he's had us up there telling him to go check out the YouTube. He's been listening to it at his high school.
Hell yeah. Thank you.
He
Jeremiah.
loves it, man. Jeremiah, thank you for that. My friends, I mean, y'all who support me, our listeners. Gotta give a special shout out to Greenville Ghost Hunters, EJ and Kevin. I mean, we're down for a part 2 if you're down.
Yeah.
And I'm always down for some spooky stories.
Hey, there's some stuff I felt like we left that I wanted to ask. And
Yeah, I'm always down for a part 2 if you guys are. I mean, EJ, just let me know at work and we'll figure it out.
yeah.
And Chad and Stacy with Ghost Hunts
Weekends. Yeah.
I mean, just from the stories we heard on the episode and off air, I mean, y'all sound like amazing people, and
They really do.
they
man.
do. They sound like some kick-ass people. I mean, I can't wait to meet them one day.
Yeah.
And that's my shout-outs for the day. DC, who you shouting out this week?
I got to thank my family as well. I mean, you know, like I said, we weren't really sure what we were going to do on Thanksgiving. We went and kind of ordered our own thing. Shout out to Food Country, who charges $15 to cook a heat and serve fucking meal. I still don't understand what happened, but we ordered our own. Like you can go there and you can order so many pounds of ham, and then they'll give you, it's like a package deal. Like you get 2 pounds of green beans, dressing. Yeah.
Damn, that's nice.
But I definitely got to thank my family. Love them as always. We got Letty. Thank you, Letty, for trucking it out. Our schedules have been crazy, and you know you ain't off but one day, maybe 2 a week. You're sick, you still do it.
Still working it.
Still grinding, baby. But you know, damn good
More ways than
co-host of the year. Host of the year. We got to thank Drama Bryant. She's been dealing with a lot of craziness, and you know, we hope it gets better for her.
Yeah.
Sucks we haven't been able to talk to her much, but I'm sure she'll pop up on the show before long. If you got a small business or you're just starting up a business, you want to get your name out there, head on over and see Drama at socialpoint24.com. If you need to speak with her further about any of her services, if you're getting overcharged, hell, if your boss is taking most of the profits and buying it on the hooker, head on over to socialpoint24mail@gmail.com. All jokes aside, Drama does a great job. She's a hard worker. Even through all the shit she's been going through, Letty, she still, you know, keeps that business going, and she really does do a great job. So definitely check her out, guys. Tell her the Ready Set Show podcast sent you, and you probably won't get a discount, but it'll look cool on us.
Yeah, it'll look great for us.
Yeah, thank you. So we're being selfish. Think about us over yourself.
Please.
Got to thank Kellen Keller, the man that inspired us to do this podcast. Always got to shout Kellen out, and everybody who listens to the show. We just got 500 downloads on the Podbean page, which, you know, in the grand scheme of things, really isn't a whole lot. I know, but I get that in an hour. Still, I think it's cool. We could have 0.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
We could have nothing at all. I mean, it's a milestone for us.
Yeah.
It's an amazing milestone for us. Fuck
Yeah, I'm proud of it. I don't give
Hell
a
yeah,
shit.
man, me
Nobody
too.
can take it. And, you know, one day it'll blow up and we'll look back and be thankful for that 500 we had.
Yeah,
You know what I
definitely.
mean? So, I mean, it's cool. It's just something we put in motion. We didn't know a lot about podcasting when we started. We're not experts, but we've learned a lot, man. We have. But, guys, we really do thank all you all who listen to the show. We really appreciate it. Everybody that's offered to share the podcast, that's cool, man. We really like that everybody that tunes in and listen to us. You could be doing anything else. You're listening to our dumbasses, so... we're appreciative of that. All right, on Same Bullshit, Different Day, we want to start off with a R.I.P. to the man, the myth, the legend, Stan Lee.
Oh, yeah.
Miss you, man.
He died
sir.
Monday at a Los Angeles hospital. It didn't really specify why, which it isn't a big deal why. 95, the man. I mean, hey, he kept going. He outlived Hugh Hefner's
Hell yeah.
punk ass. But hey, he took Marvel. Everybody's a fan of Marvel. I mean, he took that and just turned it into a damn empire. I mean, look at what he did. It's getting these movies to the big screen. The man did a lot. He probably employed a lot of people.
Yes.
He got laid a lot. I mean, he was probably a pimp. And, he made comic books and what people would call nerds. He made that shit cool, and he made it into $1 million, multi-million-dollar. And
I'm Captain America's daddy.
yeah. Yeah, right. Hell yeah.
He's only daddy.
But, we were all talking some comics. We like, Spider-Man growing up,
oh, man.
the X-Men. I mean, the list goes on of what Stan Lee did, and our thoughts and prayers go out to the Lee family. And Stan Lee, man, he was the man, dude. He was. Those random apperances in the movie.
Fucking cameos in every movie done.
And he always said something real sentimental, and, they would kind of just shit on him, or, the superheroes that talked. Yeah, that cracked me up. Maybe they didn't shit on him, but it was funny.
He always had good cameos.
He did,
yeah, he
though.
did.
They were just random,
Just
too.
chilling and just pops up out of nowhere. You're like, well, there he is for the movie.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Our second story here, guys, I'm sure this is going to be a surprise to everybody, that Tekashi 6ix9ine was shot at
Again.
for the second time at a video shoot. This one was going to involve Kanye West and Nicki Minaj, which I'm gonna give a different perspective on that. I'm gonna let you tell the story, but I had a pretty cool little flip to this. I'm gonna drop on you. Go ahead, tell them about this story, Letty.
All right. Well, see, what happened was some people showed up, and they shot up a dressing room. Well, this dressing room happened to have been Nicki Minaj's, and she was like 20 minutes away, some shit like that, whenever it happened, so she didn't get shot. I mean, a lot of people probably are like, damn, but I mean, it happens.
Yeah.
But from what I've read up is the day before the shooting of both the music video and the dressing room happened, that was supposed to have been Tekashi's dressing room. So they think that, they might have mistaken it. They didn't know they had changed it, and they just showed up. And this alone cost them, it's almost $500,000 movie set shoot that just fucking went down the damn tubes. He fired everybody in his crew, canceled everything in his fucking American tour. Unless you booked it with him, that fucking video where he's just going off. I laughed at it the whole time because he's just yelling at the camera saying, my crew's gone. If you didn't fucking book this shit with me, the shit ain't coming to your damn place. And I'm just like, dude, like anyone cares. You're just fucking yourself, honestly.
Yeah, and I mean, we talked like it was a publicity stunt, and
Yeah,
let's
yeah.
say that it
Publicity
is.
stunt.
But let's say, but Mo, you grew up in Cincinnati. These motherfuckers on the street may not know that. And like I had heard somebody talking about this and saying that he's going to keep fucking around till one of these dudes from the street or whatever, they ain't going to really look at it. They don't care about, what you look like
Yeah.
in the media and all that. And, they're going to he's going to get killed or get somebody hurt.
Right. And see, the thing is, you know what I'm saying? I mean, yeah, I was born and raised in the projects. But the thing is, with period point blank, as far as anybody goes that's going to do a shooting, you're going to go and make sure that person is there, regardless of the matter.
Yeah.
Some innocent people, bystanders may get hit, but as long as that person there, you feel that you did your job.
Yeah.
Now, with him doing all this, it's like he's trying to make a bigger name for himself. But what he's going to do is he's really going to piss somebody off, like you see it.
Yeah.
And people go sit there and think, oh, what, he really think he's something, and they go try and take him
Yeah.
out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just like a situation, I think I talked about this before with y'all, T.I.,
Yeah.
he's a big name in the industry. He came up to Cincinnati, and a guy bought him a drink, you know what I'm saying, a bottle. But everybody knows when you at a bar or something, or a club or something, they open that bottle to make sure you don't take this bottle out of this club. Because if you get caught, it's an open flash. So that's a ticket and stuff already. So the guy sent him a bottle, and it was open. He turned it down. The guy in Cincinnati took it as disrespect. You know what I'm saying? But me personally, I'm sorry. I probably would have went to dude, even if I was a celebrity or not, and told him like, look, I don't accept open bottles, and I understand where you're coming from because I know bars do this, and I appreciate it. Probably would have brought them to VIP with me, whatever. But none of that was
the other way.
Exactly. No, none of that happened, and he just turned down the bottle, and the dude took it as disrespect. His boy ended up getting killed. His day one best friend, homeboy, ended up getting killed over that whole situation. We didn't even need to be there.
Yeah.
Tekashi is going to be the same way because somebody go think he's trying to make a name, which, like, I already see what he's doing. You trying to make a bigger name. Oh, you really think you somebody? We gonna see if you somebody.
But at what cost? I mean, what does this mean in the end if he goes over here and gets killed? What does all that really do? I mean, nobody thinks this is cool. You get most rappers are telling him to shut the fuck up.
Exactly.
A lot of fans are turning away from him.
Exactly.
I mean, he rubbed DJ Academic's leg in a pool in this creepy ass video. Like, that was weird too. But the surveillance video is crazy because either these two motherfuckers are dumb as shit or they just don't care because, like I was telling you guys, you see it. I mean, this shit comes in clear as day. You can even hear the dudes talking. Like, this is some high-tech security. But you see the car pull up, headlights and all. Two guys get out. They walk up to what looks like a gate door or something, and they're trying to jimmy it. You hear one of them say something about 30 seconds, and then all of a sudden they just break out guns and just start popping. They pop about 10 shots, and next thing you know, they just get in the car and they sped off, and that was it. And luckily nobody got hurt, but let me offer you this. Now, Kanye, a lot of people are pissed off at him because of the Trump, right?
Yeah.
Well, then you got, now listen to this, you got Nicki Minaj. There's a lot of motherfuckers don't like her because of the Cardi B.
beef. Oh,
Exactly.
shit.
Now, who was them gumming really fucking there? Probably Tekashi,
Yeah,
because
everybody's
he
thinking,
don't.
yeah, because it was mainly his setup.
I mean, what he was doing with Chief Keef and
Yeah.
talking about fucking Trippie Redd's old lady and shit like that. Like, let's be honest, it was probably for him. But then again, I mean,
Somebody did have inside knowledge that
Yeah.
they had swapped rooms.
Yeah. Then
I
he'd
mean,
could've
probably
been.
be the Cardi beef, but
because then you could try to conceal it
Yeah.
as though it was intended for
6ix9ine.
Tekashi.
9.
or were they there for all three of them?
Yeah.
Now you think about
It all
about.
depends on-
Hey,
it
yeah.
all
the whole
depends on
set
how
would've
long
got
you
hit.
want this
Hey,
episode to go.
Believe me.
Yeah.
Believe me.
But
If
the
it
way
was
they
like
fired, it was just so random. Like they put their guns over top.
Exactly.
I
That's
mean,
publicity.
Yeah. They probably wasn't going for anybody. It's probably just one big publicity stunt. That,
You get paid to take somebody out. You don't.
You don't
fuck
miss.
around.
Right.
Out.
Even if you do miss, you make sure that they are there.
yeah, exactly.
Period.
at least
Well,
in the room you're shooting
Kanye-
up.
Hey.
Somebody finna get hit.
Kanye and Tekashi were there. I don't. And then they said Tekashi made a video with his bodyguards or something like that, talking shit that they didn't get him. Like he was like gloating about it. Like,
Well, I
fuck
mean-
you
See
didn't
what I'm
get
saying?
me. It's like,
You
come
swapped
on.
up rooms, man. If he wouldn't have swapped up rooms, we'd probably be talking about how he's dead right now.
Well, yeah, but see, this is getting
Publicity.
closer and closer and
Publicity,
closer.
man.
I know, but I'm telling you
How
that.
he always has the inside track on it.
Right.
huh?
He's
Yeah.
always missing. He always getting missed. So
Yeah.
publicity.
I mean, it could be, but there's somebody out there that won't miss.
He want to be a living legend.
Yeah.
Somebody finna get him.
Well, I bet
Just let him know.
Tupac did too, but I bet he wish he could still be here
Pop
making
was
music.
everywhere. Pop
Yeah,
was just who he was.
yeah.
Now as far as like, you know what I'm saying? Biggie was, you know what I'm saying? He was everywhere too. They weren't really thinking it was gonna come to gunplay. That was
Yeah.
when it actually became first down to the nitty gritty of gunplay. So
Yeah.
everybody else nowadays in the rap industry,
I mean, but do
So
you
it's
guys
like-
really think though Tekashi's? I don't even think his music is that good.
No, it's not.
He
It's
sucks.
garbage.
How
It
the hell is
garbage.
how is he that big?
Because
The
kids
younger
these days
generation?
don't know good music.
I mean,
They
The
wouldn't-
younger generation?
Yeah, they wouldn't know good music if it slapped them in the face.
I mean,
And that's
this.
coming from the younger generation.
I know. I mean, this dude's disrespecting cities, and I'm talking about like Los Angeles, Houston. Like this dude. I mean, if this is a publicity stunt and motherfuckers are just allowing this dude to act like that, I don't know. I just don't understand what stunt you're trying to pull if you end up getting killed. I mean, what does it all really mean in the
Exactly.
end? You know. Then again, I mean, why does he have rainbow hair? I don't get that
the
guy
bad
at all.
part about it is if you want to see if you gonna be a legend after you die, how you gonna see it? You
Exactly.
dead, you dumbass.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't get how that's even going to get him, because you would want to start at the music. That's what's going to carry you into a legend. I mean, think about it. Look at Tupac's music, dude. That made him larger than life to people. I mean, that ended up, his music carried people. Think of the following he had. He could have told them dudes to do anything, and they would have done it.
People still banging his music
Yeah,
to this
dude.
day, years later. What, decade?
Decades.
Yeah, dude, yeah.
Damn, decades. Biggie too.
Yeah. That's
know
what
what
I'm
I'm
saying. And they did it through the music. They left all that gang banging, drugs, and all that shit. Yeah, I told you, dude. They're addicted. Guys, we got the munchos.
Shout out to Munchos.
Shout out to munchos.
Munchos.
I'm telling you, dude, you can't put them down. But I don't know. That's just a story Lette picked out for us to talk about. And I'm telling you, it's just like, I don't get when this dude just ain't going to shut the fuck
Either
up.
he's gonna shut the fuck up or he's
Or
gonna
he'll
be
get
dead.
killed.
It leads me to believe, honestly, that, yeah, he's just doing it on purpose. And I don't get what he's, in his mind, he's getting out of it. Yeah, a few people talk about you, but majority of people are just like, fuck you, dude, you know?
Oh yeah.
But this next story, I just kind of thought this was cool. Mo, you probably know a lot about this with me. I call it a documentary. You guys probably know Snoop Dogg, Nate Dogg, Warren G. I grew up on these guys.
G-Funk.
But I actually did not know this, and I don't know how I didn't know this, but they started the G-Funk era, which is where they took funk and put gangster rap with it. Genius, man. I'm telling you.
G-Funk.
Genius.
G-Funk,
Genius, yeah.
Gangsta Funk.
Gangsta Funk. But I saw a cool documentary on the YouTube Red Originals, or whatever crazy name they got for it, that they charge you $10 a fucking month for. But this documentary was the shit. And I learned, there was actually some stuff I really didn't know. I didn't know, Warren G, Death Row shit on Warren G, and he was there helping get him and Snoop and Nate Dogg. I didn't know they had the group 213 coming up, and that's what led Dr. Dre to finding Snoop.
Yep.
Because, there for a while, Snoop, he just said it wasn't working out, and he was going to quit rapping.
Yeah.
And
Until he got with Dre.
Yep. And he said he went and met Dre, and he never went back home. But G-Funk Era is the documentary. It was on YouTube Red Originals. I think if you just sign up to YouTube, you can usually get a month to 3 months of that for free. I don't know. It depends on how much you use YouTube. Like me and Mo were literally just talking about that.
Yeah,
if you want to pay for it. I mean, I don't know. I use it a lot, but I don't pay for it. But it's a cool documentary. We all grew up on that music. Regulators.
Yeah.
I
Yes,
mean,
sir.
dude, I love that song by Warren G.
Yes, sir.
But he caught a bad rap, man. Suge Knight is a real piece of shit. And, even Snoop Dogg was like, yeah, he fucked up letting Warren G get away. But Warren G ended up saving Def Jam. I didn't know they were about broke. And they were about to be done. Even Russell Simmons admitted, if it wasn't for Warren G. Yep, that'd be it. All right, guys, moving on. Highlighted band or artist of the week. Lette.
Man.
Lette, Bo Betty.
Every time he calls me, I hear that. Or this past one was Lette Spaghetti.
Lette Spaghetti. Who's your band or artist this
My
week?
band this week is Panic at the Disco. They say they're an American rock band. No, they're more like pop rock. Let's be honest.
yeah.
It's not rock. When I think of rock, I don't think of Panic at the Disco.
It don't even seem like emo. Really.
Nah, it's more like just a pop rock. They're fun to listen to for me. They're a band from Las Vegas, Nevada. They were formed in 2004 by childhood friends of Brendan Urie, which is the lead singer. That's the only one I know, honestly. Ron Ross, Spencer Smith, and Brett Wilson. Since 2015, vocalist Urie has been the only official member in the band. Whenever he goes on tour, he's got drummer Dan Pavlovich, bassist Nicole Rowe, and guitarist Mike Nairn. Their debut studio album, A Fever You Can't Sweat Out, in my opinion, still hands down is their best album. Even though it's kind of ironic because the 3 songs I'm about to name for you did not come off either one of them.
Yeah.
None of them did. And apparently Chewy's in the building.
Oh,
Chewy,
shit,
give it up for us.
Chewbacca, he's so random.
The 3 songs I got for you. The first one is LA Devotee, and it kind of pokes fun at the people in LA over a nice fun beat that you just, just want to sit there and dance to. It's probably the only song that I really get into on the line. My second song is Far Too Young to Die. It's honestly it's just a fun song.
Yeah.
Again, all of these are just great songs to listen to. My third song is Hallelujah, and it is not a Christian song. I don't give a shit.
Hallelujah.
No. It's basically a song about people who cheat.
Hallelujah.
And
Really?
shit like that. There's mentioning of cheating, and then forgiveness, and then all you sinners stand up and sing hallelujah. That's the hook of the
I
chorus.
mean, well said.
I mean, yeah.
It's kind of pretty well spot on.
Oh yeah.
She said
that's
no.
who
I
I'm
said
rocking.
hallelujah. I know what the fuck the
Stand
song
up.
was.
Yeah.
Hallelujah. DC, who's your band this week?
I'm going with Non-Point. I haven't really been listening much over the years, and I just happened to. One of my favorite songs by them is What a Day, and I just kind of listened to that song and went from there. And I always like watching live performances.
Oh, yeah.
It's just always a big deal to me. But Non-Point, real quick, I saw them Ozfest 2001, and this was when Ozfest was stacked with good bands.
Oh yeah.
And they were one that stood out to me, and
Oh, yeah.
I'll never forget that show. It's aside from Tool, it's one of my favorites. But Non-Point is an American rock band from Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Non-Point was formed in January of '97, emerging from the popular South Florida metal scene of the mid to late '90s, which that was a pretty good scene. The members of Non-Point are vocals Elias Sorino, drummer Rob Riviera, rhythm guitarist Rasheed Thomas, lead guitar Bradley Carter, bassist Adam Smith.
Oh my God.
I couldn't
great.
remember if it was Smith or Carter.
Smith.
3 songs I got for you guys. Of course, my favorite, What a Day. It's one of their first hits. It's still my favorite to this day. I love everything about that song. Of course, Bullet with a Name.
Fuck yeah.
I got a tie for third. I love Mind Trip. It was the first song off their first album, and then of course In the Air Tonight. How can you not like that? He did a Phil Collins cover, and I love that version of that song. But Ben, who you been listening to this week? Football watching ass dude.
Yeah, I'm watching the
Yeah.
Saints game right now.
Hell yeah.
They're smoking the Eagles.
Save it for the sports junkies.
Yeah.
Anyway, for the last couple weeks, I've been listening to a lot of System of a Down radio.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
And I love the Toxicity album.
Great album.
It is a great album.
So I'm gonna have to start with that. Toxicity is a very good song on there. And Aerials. I love
Yes,
it.
God, yes, that's a great song.
And then you can't help but move when you hear Chop Suey.
Oh,
can't.
yeah, dude.
If you don't move when you listen to Chop Suey, there's something
Something's
wrong
wrong with you.
There is something wrong.
But
completely.
Toxicity or their first album better? Go.
I like Toxicity.
I-
listen to it
yeah.
more.
Yeah, I've listened to Toxicity more than their first album.
I thought the first album was heavier, but I
It
like
was
Toxicity
heavier.
better.
Yeah.
Spiders is a classic, but
Bounce.
yeah.
Job.
Yeah.
Like, you just sit there and you just want to bounce up and down every.
System of a Down did something unique in the fact that every aspect of their music, from instruments to vocals, there ain't one band that sounds like System
No,
of a
there
Down.
ain't.
They don't have to say a single word.
No,
As
they
soon as
don't.
it comes on, you know
Yeah.
it's them.
In my opinion, they don't have to say anything to make a record song.
Yeah.
No.
I mean, you know it's System of a Down when it's playing.
Oh yeah.
Oh, they're
definitely.
unique,
You hear
man.
that music coming, you know exactly what it is.
Yeah, they
Your
stand
head just
out.
starts
Yeah.
rolling along with
You're
the
just
beat.
ready to listen.
Let's go back to them old school songs. You know what I'm saying? When you, as soon as you heard that music coming on,
Yeah.
you knew what it was.
Yeah,
Yeah, I love that, and we don't
their
get that
signature.
anymore.
Mm-hmm.
it's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
They don't have to say anything that makes sense to it.
It's
the
that
whole
old
thing.
school flavor, bro.
It sucks because, I mean, we could bring 10 people on here, and let's be honest, maybe 1 or 2 of them would probably occasionally name a new band. It's just sad.
Yeah.
We love music so much that we have to live in the past. I mean, that's
Yeah.
just how
We
bad
got
it's
3
got.
generations here, and we still.
Yeah.
We're living in the
All in the
past.
boat at the same time.
Yeah. But Mo, who you been listening to this week?
Me personally, I ain't really been listening to nobody but Eminem dissing.
Yeah, he's still on Eminem.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I
Yeah,
can't help
he's
it.
awesome.
Eminem, I did listen to MGK diss, you know what I'm saying, which is, he did good. But Eminem dissed him bad, and then
Yeah.
that Kamikaze album, oh my God.
Yeah.
When he dissed Lil Yachty, man. Oh,
Oh,
God,
yeah.
I love you,
Oh, yeah.
Eminem.
Yeah, we
He
we
just
all
kept
remember
saying
the little Yachty rant.
I hate Lil Yachty. Thank you, Eminem.
Yeah.
I hate Lil Yachty.
Seeing it's all fast. It's all like, so it does make the night
Yeah.
go by quick. too.
Praise you, Eminem. Diss him again.
Yeah.
I hate Lil Yachty. I'm done.
That was funny when Chris Webby said in a diss about, he said, like little Yachty reading chapter books. That shit cracked me up, dude.
Yeah.
That shit cracked me up.
Little retard.
But guys, that's our artist for this week. Let us know who your artist would be. This is a segment that I've come to really, really like. It's probably one of my favorites.
Oh yeah,
and
I'm
it's
always
just,
excited to see who we're both listening to.
yeah, because we're always listening to somebody. I mean, we always make time for music, and that's why I love music so much, man. I can't wait, man. I want to jam sometime, dude.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
All right, guys. Moving on to Dumbass of the Week. Me and Lette kind of, second week in a row, we're going to agree on the same one. So we'll both kind of just give our thoughts. I'll kind of throw it out here. I really like this guy, and I didn't think that I would ever see him on here. Me even having this opinion of him. But Ninja, a famous Fortnite streamer, he's streamed other stuff, but he pretty well got huge off of Fortnite. And I get that. I get hand in hand. They both came up and they made a lot of money. I get that. I just don't understand what happened here. I don't get how Ninja's turned into this fucking prick, arrogant, just asshole. And this right here has really, really hurt his ego and hurt his image. But pretty much what happened, he was playing just a regular game of Fortnite. He was doing squads, and he got other streamers that they always play together. He gets sniped. It was a clear snipe. He fucked up. He didn't build up. I mean, I could see how this happened. And a lot of these pros, I notice when they're streaming, and if a pro player killed them, you wouldn't hear them say shit. But this kid was unknown, and he kills them. He goes, after he kills them, he kind of fucks around, builds up, reloads, and all this. And then one of the other players playing with Ninja says, watch for the emote. Watch for, when you kill somebody, you dance, kind of talking shit. And he does it, but he did it a little bit after he said it. Just the timing of everything, it just didn't seem like he stream sniped him. Ninja reports the guy because of that, makes a big deal, and gets this guy banned. But he goes over here and says that it wasn't because of him and whatever. It turned out it was. The other guy that got banned made a video like, man, this is fucked up. And,
I mean, it is.
Yeah, and Ninja was he even put an apology. This is what he said on Twitter. He put something up talking about that he was sorry, and then just proceeds to, well, he doesn't need to go on here, and just kind of still shit on the guy. Like, I can't remember exactly what he said. But to me, it's just, I just don't get, these pro players just act like, oh, if you're not another pro player, how dare you kill me? You had to have been cheating if you killed me. Like, hey, dude, there's other players out there that are good that aren't as known.
Anybody could have a good day.
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, there'd be days where I'm playing Call of Duty and like I would go negative. I'd be like 2-12. That's how much I'd suck. But the next day, just get a nice little stroke of luck. I mean, the lobby you're in, I'd go like 32-4, and I was like, holy fuck. And then, I'd go back to sucking ass the next day. But I mean, everybody gets some days.
I sucked ass anyway on these damn games.
I mean,
get in and get sniped anyway. Get sniped.
Yeah.
Fuck them games.
I mean,
But
you get in your groove though, just go with it.
Yeah.
Play
Exactly.
as many as you can.
I tried. I just get
As many
sniped.
kill streaks as you can. And as soon as it starts to turn on you, just put it down.
well,
Be done.
I mean, I've seen kids that kill a lot of these pro guys, and they get excited, man. It makes their day.
Well,
Yeah.
they kill
Yeah.
somebody that's famous.
It's famous.
Yeah.
And you're like, holy shit, I never thought this would happen.
They're getting thousands of views, and the kids are like, "Hey,
I
did
mean,
better
just
than
think
they
if
did."
I motherfucker
Yeah.
got on there and killed one of y'all, and I know y'all game,
Yeah.
I'd be geeked about that.
It's a
Now, just
confidence
imagine
boost.
if you
Yeah.
kill
I mean,
somebody
it gives
that's
them a little bit of
got a
hope for
YouTube or something
Yeah.
like that. Boy, they probably think they killed God.
You know, it's a confidence boost.
see
You
what
might
I'm
have made
saying?
that kid's day by getting that kill.
But
Yeah.
nowadays, you can just get paid to play video games.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Esports.
Yeah.
Esports is something major.
And
You can get up to, like $2.5 or $3 million
Yep.
I've seen on some tournaments to split between a team. A
Oh,
team
yeah.
is like 5 players and maybe a coach.
Yeah.
$3 million,
Yeah.
that's $500,000 a piece.
See what I'm saying?
Okay, and then that's what he's making a month, Ben. He's making $500,000 a month. He just moved into some mansion. It's like, dude, look, you look. The bottom line, you got killed, and he was even like when you died, you can watch the player that killed you.
Yeah.
Well, their whole team was
yeah.
dead. He was the last one, so he keeps watching the guy. And dude, he's saying shit like, "If you leave the game now, I won't report you." But now, in that guy's defense, he was saying on there, this is what he was saying. He said, if you leave now, I won't get you banned. He said, I'm going to go out of my way to get this guy banned. Well, then when they ban the guy, he tries to come on there and say, well, Epic don't do what I say. All I do is
Bullshit.
report him, and they investigate, and then they decide, and then it was discovered. He did it.
Whatever. You
Yeah,
got
dude.
Money
you
talks.
just got through saying that you'll go out of your way to
Yeah.
make sure he gets banned.
Oh yeah, and I
Right.
mean, you're the one who's bringing in a lot of people watching.
There's
Yep.
audio evidence. of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you dug your own hole.
I just think, look, man, at the end of the day, sometimes we get beat. Sometimes,
do.
sometimes even though we're good, and he's going to go out here and win multiple games. Like I said, I don't know the kid, but it's cool, man. It's cool, something cool to say, hey, man, I killed Ninja. You know, no big deal. Ninja's not going to hurt from that. But I think he really fucked himself here,
Oh, yeah.
and he's catching a lot of heat for it.
And he deserves it.
I'm
Yep.
the type of person, I play adventure games, you know what I'm saying, suspense, and I get mad when the computer beat me.
Yeah.
Shit. I
Yeah.
know
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
smarter than the damn computer.
But a
but
lot of it is
I know.
your fault.
Exactly. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You
Dude,
yourself.
that's just like some of these people that camp out. You know what I'm saying? In the
Yeah.
games or whatever. Dumbass, you think they ain't go, you camp out in the same spot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You a dumbass.
Everybody knows where the camp spots are.
Oh yeah.
So, I mean,
If a
fuck.
couple out of the way shots come out and people are dying, go check them spots.
Exactly.
Oh yeah.
Clear them
And
out.
see, I don't know.
double
Like I
check.
said, I know about people camping out and whatnot. I don't know the spots, so I'm always running and gunning. But I know people camp out because I see, like I just said,
Yeah.
every time I even regenerate, I get, shoot, I'm done. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah, well, in Fortnite, I mean, once you start out with 100 players, once you get down to around the top 20, 30, you're getting into the better players.
Yeah.
Now, normally, like when you heal or you're drinking a shield, you know, you're going to build, you can build like pretty much like
Yeah.
a fort around you. And he didn't really have high walls, or I could see him getting sniped, and it don't matter. The bottom line, he's a streamer. He knows motherfuckers are going to watch his stream, and there's going to be people that don't give a fuck. They're going to stream snipe. I mean, you know, hey, whatever. But, I mean, I just don't see why the guy would go out of his way to make a video like, dude, I didn't do this. This isn't right. There's a lot of people going against Ninja on this. I don't see how that many people could be wrong, and I just don't see why Ninja made this big of a fucking deal about it. You got a Red Bull sponsorship recently. You and your wife just moved into a mansion. You know, I mean, some of us make $1,200 a month. You make $500,000. Shut the fuck up.
For playing
I-
video
the
games.
way
Yeah.
I see
right,
it,
for playing video games, sitting at home on your ass.
Yeah.
Doing something you
You love.
absolutely love.
Yeah.
Not just love, absolutely love.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kiss my ass.
Yeah.
the
I
way I
mean,
see it, that kid, he put in twice the work.
yep.
Yeah.
If he did screen snipe,
I don't blame you.
if he did, that
I don't blame
requires at least 2 monitors.
Exactly.
So he's putting in extra effort to stay alive in the game while watching this feed
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
to make sure he has the shot.
Exactly.
He's putting in the work for it.
So why get
Your
mad?
ass is just trying to get paid for it. Can you
Yeah.
blame him for
And
trying
now
to
I'm
kill you?
gonna say this much: if you go stream while you playing, that's your own fault to
Expect it.
me. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
If you give-
Stream while you playing.
It's going to
If I
happen.
knew that,
Yeah, it's gonna
Yeah.
happen.
If I knew that, yeah, I probably would stream kill you.
Apply it
I'm
to
gonna tell you
real
the
life.
honest God's truth.
apply it to real life.
You damn
if
right.
you had
Inside,
video surveillance of somebody and you were going for him, would you use it? Of course you would.
Yeah. I mean, look, man, the bottom line, it happened. I don't get why he took it as far as he did. Hey, man, he killed you, call him a cocksucker, and move on. I mean, yeah, exactly. I just feel like the evidence is kind of piled up against him.
invite him in on you.
He used his resources.
Yep,
He did exactly what he should have done.
yep.
I'm sorry, but if somebody gives you the chance,
Yep.
take it.
Yeah, exactly. And it's everybody knows that Epic kind of caters to him because, and I mean, look, man, he maybe in some things I couldn't understand because he was a big part in making it. But I also think he just kind of caught the game early enough that he, you know,
get good
he
at
could have easily been somebody
Oh,
else,
yeah,
but whatever.
definitely.
I don't think they should make a decision just because Ninja says. Look at the evidence. They had a response where they were pretty much trying to say on Reddit that it wasn't because of Ninja, and they give this big explanation, and at the end of it, I just thought, yeah, what a good way to say cover up the fact that you did it because Ninja said. I don't know. He's my dumbass of the week, and also Letty's.
Dumbass.
I just think it was scummy.
It is scummy.
I don't know. Give us your take, guys. If y'all heard about this story, let us know what you think. I just think it wasn't a stream snipe. Guys, we won't be doing Urban Dictionary Word of the Week this week. It just wasn't really a lot kind of worth mentioning on the show. So, moving on to Sports Junkies. And, we got Week 12 in college football, Mo. It's almost the regular season's almost over, dude. That's crazy. And then we've got Week 11 in NFL. I'll kind of start and do college real quick. Florida State actually won a game.
Oh, shit.
We beat a ranked Boston College team. Yes, you heard me. We actually won a game. I'll repeat that. We won a game. We played number 20th ranked Boston College. We pulled it out at the end, 22-21. And this is what's so crazy, man. It's been a bad season. We've had our ups and downs, but it all comes down to one game against our rival, the Florida Gators. Joni, for the next week, I don't like you because we have to win this game, Joni.
I already texted and told her,
Oh,
too.
God. I don't know, man. Florida, you know, they've been kind of playing up and down, left and right. We ain't going to pimp tonight. And luckily, we're playing at home, so at least we got somewhat of a shot. And, man, how sweet it would be to beat Florida end of the year after the struggles this season, to go to a bowl, to rub it in Joni's face that the Gators are all shit. I'm playing, but that would be a cool ending to the season. And I just want it for Coach Taggart, man, because I feel like he walked into a shitty situation. And he's tried his hardest to, you know, we were just left shitty.
At least you appreciate your coach.
Yeah, man. I mean, I just don't agree with people, why
I'm
people
not
are
saying
giving
all y'all
him hell.
fans, but at least you appreciate your coach.
Well, I think a lot of fans, I think people misunderstand them. You got the asshole fans, but everybody's frustrated, man. You know your team's better than that, and we're playing like we ain't, you know, like we're a damn high school team. But we're getting it together. We beat Boston College, so that was a good thing. Fuck Boston College. They beat the hell out of us last few years, but let's run over some of the other top 25 scores. Number 25, Boise State beat unranked New Mexico 45-14. Damn. Alabama played North Green and won 50-17. I mean, they played the Citadel, same thing. I mean, Alabama plays somebody tough at the end of the year, pussies. Unranked Duke loses to number 2 Clemson 35-6. Damn. Here's a game I was looking forward to. Number 3 Notre Dame. They thought number 12 Syracuse was going to give them a run. Well, you're wrong. They won 36-3.
Damn.
Man, I hate that. Syracuse has been playing good. Number 4 Michigan beats unranked Indiana 31-20. Buckeye fans, y'all got to be nervous.
Oh, man.
By the hair of your nuts.
God, they are.
Exactly what he said.
By the
He came
hair
over.
of your
That is going to be a key game next week. Can y'all? I don't know. Michigan looking good, Moe and Lette.
Bruh, we went through that with Maryland.
You better eat your fucking Wheaties. That's all I got to say.
I'm worried a little bit.
Hey, now number 5 Georgia beats unranked UMass 66-27. Number 6 Oklahoma beats unranked Kansas 55-40. Unranked Rice loses to number 7 LSU 42-10. Drama, you're back on the winning track.
Yes, sir.
Number 8, Washington State. Boy, these motherfuckers are playing lights out. They beat unranked Arizona 69-28. Holy.
Damn.
They trying to demolish them. They want that bowl, bruh.
Uh-oh, we got a top 10 upset. Number 9, West Virginia. They've kind of been up and down. They got beat by unranked Oklahoma State 45-41.
Ooh.
Uh-oh, the Buckeyes skimmed by Maryland. I see what you're talking about now.
Exactly.
52-51. Hey, Maryland beat Texas. Number 24, Cincinnati. Moe's your other team.
Yeah.
They got destroyed by number 11 UCF, 38-13. But UCF, they're playing good.
Yeah.
Number 13, Florida. Oh fuck, damn! They won 63-10 against Idaho. Well, we'll see you bastards next week.
Well, we'll see the hoe.
God, I hope we don't lose that bad. Number 14, Penn State beats unranked Rutgers 20-7. Number 16, Iowa State took on number 15, Texas. Texas wins 24-10. Wow, there might have been some defense present in that conference. Number 17, Kentucky, after losing to Tennessee. They beat at least they beat Middle Tennessee, 34-23.
Oh.
Number 13 Washington, number 18 Washington beats unranked Oregon State 42-23. Number 19 Utah beats unranked Colorado 30-7. 21 Mississippi State beats Arkansas 52-6. Number 22 Northwestern beats unranked Minnesota 24-14. And the last game in the top 25, number 23 Utah State beat unranked Colorado State 29-24. Letty.
Damn.
Week 11.
Week 11 with the NFL scores. All right, we got the Packers versus Seahawks. Seahawks beat them 27-24. Colts beat the Titans 38-10. We got the Giants winning over the Buccaneers 38-35. Steelers versus the Jaguars. Steelers brought it 20-16. And the Lions versus the Panthers. Lions beat them 20-19. Cowboys versus the Falcons. Cowboys won 22-19.
Zeke with 200 scrimmage yards.
Yes, sir.
And the Ravens versus the Bengals. Ravens beat them 24-21.
Sorry, Bengals.
Texas beat the Redskins 23-21. The Raiders beat the Cardinals
2-8, baby.
About time, Daniel.
Daniel!
Second game of the year.
It's
Oh,
been, what, 7 weeks since you've had a
dude,
win?
this is the first week in a long time both my teams won, man. I'm taking
Beat
it.
them at
I'm taking it.
23-21.
Take that,
Run
Cardinals.
with it, bruh.
Had
Game
the,
winning 35-yard field goal.
Hell yeah,
Oh,
dude.
man.
Hey, eat it, bitches.
he's got to eat it up, DT. This is what you got.
Mm-hmm.
Broncos beat the Chargers 23-22. Saints beat the Eagles 48-7.
Oh, and that was a nasty game.
Oh, man.
Oh, God.
And then later today, we got the Vikings and the Bears and the Chiefs and the Rams.
Hell
Drew
yeah.
Brees, he went out in like the end of the third quarter, something like that. He said, "I'm done."
Drew Brees, they should
Put
just
a
go
new
ahead and
guy
put him.
in.
Yeah,
Let
put
him
him
get
in the
some-
Hall
Let
of
him
Fame.
get some practice.
Put him in the Hall of
Oh,
Fame
yeah,
now.
Drew Brees, he will be there.
I mean, that guy has the heart of a fucking lion.
If Eli
bro.
Manning makes it
Man.
in the Hall of Fame,
Hall of the Fame.
All
Ben?
of the fame.
Hall of the
I
Fame.
like that better, Ben.
If Eli Manning makes it into the Hall of the Fame,
Yeah, I like that better.
Hall
Say
of the
that.
Fame.
Yeah.
Drew Brees should be like miles ahead of him.
Yeah, I don't even.
Oh, yeah.
Eli Manning, he did get a Super Bowl.
He
I
has
mean,
2 rings.
yeah, you can't
But-
really hate on that.
But look at his career.
Well, look who he
he's
had around him
average.
too, though. When he won them 2 Super Bowls, they had a stacked team. I mean, think
True.
about it. They really did,
He's
man.
still considered, OBJ, like really high in the receiver list, right? He's still got really good receivers, a decent O-line, and up until here recently, they've had the defense to do it.
Mm-hmm. Well, you know, OBJ's saying he don't want to play in New York. I mean, he's pretty much
Playing
like,
him?
no,
You're
not
playing
really.
with a mediocre quarterback.
Yeah, yeah. I mean,
He's not his brother.
Saquon Barkley though, he's tearing it up. He
Give
really
him a
is.
good QB.
Yeah, yeah.
Give him a good QB.
I think it's just time
Eli's
for
okay,
yeah.
but he ain't his brother.
Uh,
Don't expect him to be.
No. And I think that's kind of probably, that's affected him, son, living in
It
your
has.
brother's
yeah.
shadow. I mean,
Just
I don't
because
know.
one's good doesn't mean the other will be.
Like, that's true. I mean, he was good in his own way. I mean, you don't got to be compared to him in every aspect of your game. I mean, Eli did his own thing, man. I mean,
In his winning years, he did do good. but
Yeah.
it's just up and down. He's inconsistent.
Yeah, he really is.
Where Peyton is pretty much, straight on all the time, Eli isn't.
I mean, I gotta say this. I mean, honestly, as far as football and shit go nowadays, these quarterbacks. Matter of fact, even the players.
It's
I mean,
mostly
I'm really starting to get to the point to where I don't even like NFL no more. Like when you had Marino, Elway, you know what I'm saying? People like them, they made plays. You know what I'm saying? They played for the love of the sport. Yeah, they was getting paid.
Yeah.
But even if they didn't play for the love of the sport, you thought they did.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody else, I mean, and they was consistent. I don't care if they was hurt or not. I remember somebody playing the game and their arm was broke in a cast.
Yeah, dude.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they didn't call penalties over
Right.
just
Yeah.
every little bullshit.
Everything nowadays is a bunch of crybaby ass, butt hurt motherfuckers now in this generation, man.
Yeah, really.
Jason Witten ran for 30 yards without a helmet.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, Jordan, he played with the flu.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't know.
If you love the game, you leave your heart out there.
They just,
Exactly.
they just let
I
it get
down the field, bruh.
Anymore,
'Cause I
most of these
love
people are
football.
out there for
I
money.
love
Look
it.
at Le'Veon Bell
Yeah.
for the Pittsburgh Steelers. He held out this whole season, hoping to get a better deal. He wants $17 million per year, guaranteed. You can't expect that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
You can't, and it's got too soft.
Yeah.
I mean, really, like, especially college games, man. When I watch them, you guys are more NFL than me, but
They play
it's just,
more heart in
yeah.
college.
Yeah, that's my
Oh,
point.
yeah,
That's
they
why I
do.
said I'm not really caring about NFL too much no more. You know what I'm saying? I mean, me and Ben was streaming his streaming the game in the day, and he'd be like, "Come and watch the game." I'm like, "I'm good, man."
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So I
I mean,
just
I love my
kept him
Cowboys.
updated
Don't
on
get
the
me
score.
wrong.
I mean, used to when you watch football, dude, it was like a family deal. Like
Yeah.
every
Yeah.
fucking body watched
Oh, yeah.
the game. Now it's
You
like,
get
yeah, I'll
family,
catch the
friends, and
highlights.
everything
Yeah.
together. You get some snacks going.
Right.
You sit down, you watch the game. Y'all have fun.
I don't care if you
Everybody
had
yells at
different teams and
everybody.
all that. Even if your teams was going
You
against
still
each
get
other.
together.
Exactly. See what I'm saying?
I mean, that makes
And it was all
better
good.
because
Yeah,
there's a little bit of tension in there.
Oh, yeah.
Exactly.
And
It's
everybody,
like
when
you're
you
just rubbing each other the wrong way. It's like,
and when you would
trying
blame
to get a
the
rise out of somebody, you know?
yeah, and when you blame the refs, you'd get made fun of. Now it's like you can't help but be like, yeah, well, they kind of did fuck them, and then the refs will come out and be like, yeah, we did kind of blow the call, and it's like, man, I don't get why they let them do that. Like, you know how disheartening that is when you should have won the game, and then they come out and tell you,
You
yeah,
should've won the game.
you should have
Yeah,
won the
Sorry,
game, but
we
we.
can't do anything about it now.
Take it down the hood ball. No blood, no foul.
I just don't understand how they've let it get to this point to where now think about if you're a safety, a cornerback, like you don't know, like you go to break up a pass, I mean you don't know really what you can do because you know they're probably gonna call a penalty. If you play aggressive, you're gonna get a penalty. I mean, man, a lot of times, a lot of teams, they probably deserve it. But, man, sometimes I've just seen some soft bullshit, and then they get called, you know?
Shout out to Julio Jones.
Yeah.
He saved an interception.
Yeah.
Falcons. He made a hell of a play.
Hell yeah. Where the fuck did that come from, man? What, did that happen today?
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
damn.
I was
shit.
watching the Cowboys game when y'all walked in.
Oh, okay. I didn't know
and,
what.
Like, about 10 minutes before that,
Oh, you call it a
Matt
highlight?
Ryan about threw an interception, and Julio Jones just speared the fuck out of Jeff Heath.
Hey, Julio Jones is a damn good
Jeff Heath
receiver.
had to go out of the game for a few plays. He's like, I'm not used
See,
to getting hit.
that's what I like to
I'm
see.
used to laying the hits, not
Yeah.
getting hit.
I mean, you remember, man, people used to just get the shit knocked out of them. Now, if
Oh,
you
yeah.
do it,
Yeah.
let me tell you something I think's fucked up. When Florida State played Virginia Tech first of the year, I didn't really notice this as I was watching the game, but when I really went back and thought, every time we would make a big play because they knew we were going to be a team where we'd make a play, we'd do no huddle, we'd just up tempo.
Yeah.
They would have a player go down and act like they was hurt. So I'm thinking these motherfuckers really getting hurt.
Injury.
Yeah,
timeout.
but they would come back the next play. Like, you have to go out of play. And then they would come back. Dude, they did this shit multiple times. I said, they have the most pussy team, or these motherfuckers are doing that on purpose. And it turned out, dude, they did. And you know what? it turns out that you're allowed to do that. Like, they can't do nothing about it. I'm like, y'all motherfuckers make a call when the dude goes up to intercept a pass, barely touches the damn receiver, but you gonna let a motherfucker fake an injury to slow down it? What?
Injury timeout.
I don't get it, man. It's
They
just,
can't stop it. They don't have anything in place to stop it.
you know, it's just like, you know, we were talking earlier about music, how we live in the past, and, you know, people say, oh, you don't live in the past. Well, I'm going to tell you, the past was a hell of a lot better.
Yeah.
Sports, music.
Oh, yeah.
I just hate where we've become, man, and what we've become out here lately, man.
United States.
So weak.
Yeah,
The
everybody's
United
just a bunch of pussies.
States.
Yeah. All right,
United
guys.
States of asses.
That's the scores for the NFL and college for this week, guys. College football is almost down to the very end. We got rivalry week coming up. Kenzie's hyped, as you can hear, as always. But I'm telling you, it's going to be interesting to see how the season plays out. Who's going to be in the playoff, man? We're about to know that. We got the conference championships coming up, man. Going to be a hell of a next few weeks, so definitely tune in to Sports Junkies. NFL, man, it's even coming down. We got, 3 or 4 weeks left in the regular season.
Yeah.
Damn, it's about to get interesting, guys. All right, guys, moving on to story time. Last week, if y'all remember, we did a ritual creepypasta of 11 miles, and I went on YouTube, Letty, real quick. I just wanted to see kind of the origins of it and shit like that. Well, you had these fucking idiots. Did it not clearly say don't bring phones, cameras? Well, these morons, of course, recorded it, and of course, nothing happened.
Yeah, of course nothing happened. It says at the beginning of the ritual, you cannot have any video evidence or anything, or it will not happen.
And I hate it because they like fake something. It's just like bullshit, but I just thought that story was really interesting. I know it was long, but today, guys, we have the black-eyed children.
It's creepy motherfuckers.
Yeah, dude. I remember, y'all remember episode 26, EJ told a story about, I guess, what was that family that had pictures of the black...
Yeah, they had like 2 photographs of black-eyed children in there, and like some creepy shit was going on. She told them to get rid of them. They didn't listen. They just hid it behind there, and it still happened. Yeah, and they came back in. Like the pictures ended up back in the house.
Yeah, it was crazy, and my thing was, why the fuck would you put that up on the wall? And when I first read this story, I was coming home from work, and I was like, if I look out, I don't know why I thought that I was going to look out my window and see these little fucking kids, because to me, that is just so creepy. Yeah, let's say you're at home, and all of a sudden you get a damn knock at the door at 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. You wake up and it's some little kid. Now, he ain't looking at you at first. And then all of a sudden they knock, they want to come in, they tell you they're cold, they need to use the phone. My thing is, why would a little kid be out 2 or 3 in the fucking morning just wandering around people's houses wanting to use the phone? I never see how none of these people think this is weird.
Yeah, I mean,
I shut the door.
Be like,
I'm
hey,
sorry.
where the fuck's your parents at, little dude?
I ain't asked no questions. A little kid come up to my door at 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, I'm shutting my door.
Bye.
Yeah,
Sorry.
okay. Yeah, I ain't.
Especially with a little kid with a balloon.
A little kid with a balloon.
little kid
Mo,
with a
you
red
all
balloon.
about them fucking balloons.
Fuck that.
That movie, it fucked you up, didn't it?
Nah, that red balloon floating towards you, man, fuck that.
You all about them motherfucking
I ain't
balloons.
dealing with no clowns.
Yeah,
I ain't dealing with that balloon.
that I always feared that I'm going to see these little black-eyed kids, because I remember this story of this woman, and she talked like they just kept coming to her house, but she wouldn't even go to the door, and then but she could still hear their voices. And they say when they're around that it's like they're fucking with your mind, trying to make you weak, trying to let you come in. Now, I don't know what happens when we'll find that out when you actually let them in. I guess EJ said fucked up shit starts happening to you. And I don't know, but let's go ahead and just kind of read this. The black-eyed children are one of the newest and most interesting urban legends in the United States with the invention of the internet. The black-eyed children are a young boy and a young girl who are around the age of 10. No one knows where they come from or how they appear, but all accounts of seeing them are terrifying and will leave chills running down your spine. Conspiracy theorists believe that the black-eyed children are aliens who are trying to call home. Demonologists believe they are children of the devil himself, and if you let them inside, you are allowing the devil to enter your life.
Also, things that say you're able to spirit
Yeah.
Damn.
with having darker eyes. Like the whole thing black.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
You're able to move faster. You know, you're just in tune with your body at that point.
Wow, I didn't know that. Really?
Yeah.
Holy shit, dude. No wonder they're so creepy looking. But they want into your home to call their parents, but after they make eye contact with you, they seem to have a more sinister plot. All witnesses have one thing in common: black pools of inky darkness. And Brian Bethel spoke of his encounter. Brian is assumed as the first person to encounter the Black Eyed Kids in 1996 in Texas. After a short encounter, Brian went up the stairs and the children yelled, "We can't come in unless you tell us it's okay. Let us in." Alright guys, this is the legend of the Black Eyed Children. In the snowy town within the middle of nowhere of a Vermont elderly couple is awoken to the sound of 3 loud knocks on their door. They get up and open the door and are greeted by 2 children, a boy and a girl. "Our parents will be here soon. May we come in?" The children didn't make eye contact and just stood there in the doorway. The elderly couple were hesitant, but after a while they let the boy and the girl inside. The kids were seated at the couch while the wife made some hot cocoa and the husband asked them questions that went unanswered. The wife returned and noticed that her cat was scared and angry at the children while she hid under the couch.
Fuck.
"May we please use the restroom?" The wife looked at the kids and she finally saw them. The children's eyes were black as a starless universe. She directed them to the bathroom and returned to her husband, who was covering his face with his hand. "Did you see their eyes?" The husband then removed his hand and she saw he had a nosebleed. At this time, the power had gone out and the house was dark as the kids' eyes. The wife headed to the restroom, but was intercepted by a voice of the kids at the end of the hall. "Our parents are here." The kids then exited the house, leaving the door wide open. The wife then noticed that there were 2 men at the end of their driveway. The men were very tall and slender. The wife waved but didn't receive the same friendly gesture. The 2 men and children then drove away together in one car.
The power then came back on a little later after the kids left. Throughout the next week, weird things happened in the house. 3 of 4 of the cats went missing, and the 4th one had been found dead in a pool of its own blood. The husband continued to have nosebleeds and finally went to the doctor. There he was diagnosed with a very aggressive skin cancer. Now we got the real history of the Black Eyed Kids. In 1996, Brian Bethel was at a gas station where he had supposedly had an encounter with 2 young boys with black pupils. After the encounter, Bethel then shared his story on the internet. This had a huge effect. People shared their experiences of seeing the weird children. Brian was interviewed by people all over the world, even by a news company in Korea. Did Brian actually see these kids, or did he just see a couple of kids acting weird? After Brian shared his story, many people had heard of his story. This then made it primed into people's heads, and then is when exaggeration takes over. This would explain why the sightings have gone up around the nation. Think of it this way: when people are younger, they weren't born believing in Santa Claus. It was primed into their heads. After every Christmas, kids would tell their classmates of footsteps they'd heard of their parents, but they exaggerated and told classmates they had heard Santa Claus while walking in the hallway. This is the same for the witnesses of the Black Eyed Kids. Sarah Beth even said her sharings of her encounters that before she encountered the kids were spending her time watching ghost stories.
Creepy. You got kids,
creepy.
you got black eyes, I mean, and our parents are here. I'd be like, oh, we're fucked.
Then you see like 2 like slender like men just chilling at the end of your driveway. You're like, you know what? I'm just gonna move out. That's what
I'd have kidnapped them little motherfuckers and be like, no, bitch, my parents are here. You know what I'm saying? Hell no, you ain't taking me out like that. I don't know, man. To me, yeah, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, they're wanting to come in. You know, it's 2018. Why don't you have a cell phone? Oh, I'm too young. Well, a lot of 9-year-olds have.
Yeah, a lot of 9-year-olds already have a better iPhone than what I do.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I don't know. The whole thing, if you just kind of stop and think, I think some people think children, they want to come in, they're not making eye contact. That right there, well, I'd be like, nah, motherfucker.
2, 3 o'clock in the morning, you're not coming in my goddamn house. Especially a damn kid.
I mean, I don't know. Maybe kids could run away, but I don't get why they'd be so adamant about
They wouldn't come to your house.
I mean, a
They'd
lot
go
of
to a friend's house.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
yeah,
They wouldn't go to a stranger's house.
yeah.
They'll go somewhere familiar or, somewhere public.
I don't know. This story's always creeped me out. But I mean, what do y'all think? Y'all think this is real? Because I mean, I know there has been people that have had encounters, and a couple of them turned out they were faking a lot of their shit. But
Yeah.
there's morons like that every time. But I've read some. I mean, these people are adamant that that's what it was. They had bald black eye, and a lot of these stories are the same. I mean, a boy and a girl. They a lot of times
Yeah.
say the same thing. Shit happens when they come around.
I mean, I've seen people that have had bigger pupils than the outside of their eyes.
Damn.
Like, their pupils are so big that they're bigger than their eye normally looks.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you got people that just copycat
You
too.
don't mess with people like that.
Yeah. Or do you think they're alien, or do you think they're
No,
more
I just
demonic?
think they have more access than we have to parts of the brain that we don't even realize that's important.
Well, my thing is, well, okay, you let them in. What happens? Does just fucked up shit happen to you? Do they something like, I don't know?
I mean,
What now? I mean,
I guess you just try your best to get rid of them. I mean, whenever, like what EJ said with the case she encountered, you had to burn the pictures and
Yeah.
then drown the ashes.
so I mean, is it like they kind of leave a spirit, like a demonic type
Yeah, I guess
thing
they
in
just
your
possess
house?
it. I mean, in this case, if you think that it's part of the
leave a
devil himself,
presence.
yeah, they leave it like a dark presence.
Well, you would kind of think, though, it would be more leaning toward the demonic because, it's known that demon, Satan, he masks himself. And
Yeah.
think about it, a kid, most people are going to feel sorry for him and let them in their house. My thing would be, okay, because a lot of times the people that have noticed that it's weird and they've questioned them, they won't answer the
And a
questions.
kid is more innocent and easy to
Yes, yeah.
manipulate.
But if you actually just question it and don't think, oh, it's a kid, I better let them in. That ain't. People are crazy now, dude.
Oh yeah,
I don't give a damn if it's a kid, whatever. They could kill you quicker than any adult could.
oh yeah.
And you got black eyes, and then you become possessed. Hell no,
Fuck
I
that
ain't
shit.
going
I'm
out
staying
like
away.
that. Yeah. I mean, like I said, I just knew for a fact after I read this story, I was like, I'm gonna look out my window, and he's like, every time I'd pull up to my house and stop, I said, if I open this door and the little kid comes up, dude, I'm gonna lose it.
I'm out.
Yeah.
Punch it and run.
That's another one kind of interested us guys. We're, like I said, we're looking for cool stories like this. If any of you guys got one, like we like the creepypastas, we really like the ritual creepypastas.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Thinking about maybe the elevator game
Oh yeah,
next
elevator
week.
game might be next week.
Yeah, but let us know what you guys think of the Black Eyed Kids. You think they're more alien? Do you think they're more demonic? Do you even think they're real? Do you believe the people? I don't know. It's kind of a toss-up to me.
It's
mean,
really iffy.
Yeah, I
It
don't
really
know.
is.
I guess it depends on, do you believe the people that seem sincere about it? All right, guys, now we're moving on.
Welcome to Thunderdome, bitch.
Guys, we're doing a little bit of a different one today. Word on the street, Thanksgiving is calling Christmas a bitch.
Oh shit.
And they decided to settle it. They want to come in the Thunderdome and find out who is the more superior holiday, who runs the streets. But we just kind of thought it'd be funny, other than Halloween. Let's be honest, these are
It's
probably
the real winner.
yeah,
Halloween's
yeah,
down the real
obviously.
winner. Who's getting second and who's getting
Yeah,
third?
who's getting second, third? Because those are the most popular holidays. So we just kind of thought Thanksgiving's coming up, and Christmas is right around the corner. Let's do Thanksgiving versus Christmas.
Fuck yeah.
We'll just all kind of give what we like about each, what we don't like, which we feel is better, and let us know which one you guys prefer. But you guys ready?
Oh, I'm ready.
Thanksgiving versus Christmas. This was funny.
Oh yeah, it's great.
We did this. It's kind of new. I mean, I guess it comes down. I mean, do you give a shit about present? I don't know. I like the food in both of them. Thanksgiving's food's probably got the edge.
The only reason I say Christmas is because more people are like in my family. For instance, Thanksgiving isn't usually as big of a turnout
Yeah.
compared to Christmas.
Yeah.
As far as family, I don't give two shits about the gifts or anything like
Yeah.
that. It's just about turnout.
Since I was a kid, I ain't gave a
Turnout
fuck
and
about
food.
gifts.
The bigger the turnout, the more food.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
That's what I'm concerned about.
Right, yeah, you're a big food guy. I agree. I think both of these holidays used to be about family. You
Oh, yeah,
look forward to
definitely.
seeing family. Of course, like most things we like discussed today, it's become more about Christmas is about presents. I can't tell you how many videos I've seen where parents would act like they were buying their kid like an iPhone, a badass iPhone, and then they'd have some different phone in
Oh,
there,
yeah.
and these kids would just
They'd
flip
lose their
out.
fucking mind.
Yeah.
They're like, I wanted the iPhone, not this shitty
Yeah, man.
Motorola. I mean,
You're
you
lucky
know.
you're getting that.
Exactly.
I mean, money
That's
is
why I
just
don't like
Be
Christmas.
grateful
Yeah.
for what you
Yeah,
get.
yeah. It's
That's
one,
the main reason I don't like Christmas,
It's-
because a lot of people lost contact of what it is, what it's really about.
yeah.
Even though I don't believe, as far as the situation goes, because I have my own belief. Y'all say what y'all want.
Yeah, I got
But the thing is, you know what I'm saying, family getting together, gifts being gave, and people just humble about what they got, you know what I'm saying, and accepting it.
Yeah.
Nowadays, you got people who just not grateful for what they got.
They
So,
ain't.
fuck Christmas.
I don't care if it's a pair of socks.
Exactly, that's my point.
If you
give me
if you cared enough to give me a pair of socks, appreciate it.
You
Yeah.
give me a pack of socks right now, and I got a drawer full, basically. But it might be the kind I need for work or whatever, or because it's cold. I'm going to be happy as shit.
Yeah, I mean, I like Christmas, for my kids and stuff like that. But my dad, I'm going to tell you this quick story. He really ruined the present aspect for it because, my dad's a fucking prick, and he's one of these dudes. I remember this one year. I'll never forget this. He got us this big box. And I was like, oh, shit, okay, he did something cool. I opened this motherfucking box up, and it was the most redneck, country-ass, tight jean, flannel fucking shirt bullshit that he
my
knew,
God.
we wouldn't fucking wear that. He just thought that's what we should wear.
So
And it was just like, I wasn't trying to be ungrateful, but he knew we
Yeah.
wouldn't fucking wear that. He just wanted us to wear that. He knew we were into skateboarding, and you come on, man. And he did it just to be a fucking dick.
Yeah.
I mean, he would go that far out of his way on a fucking holiday to be an asshole. So after that, I never really gave a damn about the present. Yeah, when you're younger, you're like, hell yeah, I hope I get a at the time
Get
Super
something good.
Nintendo or
Woo.
yeah.
Let me give you this one experience. And this is when I actually caught myself on Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
We all used to always get together. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that was the main part. I mean, I love my family, don't get me wrong.
Mm-hmm.
But this year, we got together and everything. And I'm not going to even describe this sweater.
Mm-hmm.
But somebody gave me this most, I ain't gonna even say god awful, but it was like, I'm a stylish dude. You know what I'm saying? When back in them days, I was a stylish dude. My drawers match my socks.
Yeah.
My socks match my shoes. Everything matched.
Tommy Hilfiger had Ralph Lauren on it. You know what I'm
You know what I'm saying? Hey,
Yeah.
And
but
then
it-
what, princess?
But they gave me this sweater.
Shots
I
fired.
mean, yeah, you right. I ain't gonna even lie. Yeah, I was. You might as well call me. You know what I'm saying? But I got this sweater, and I caught myself looking at this sweater, and I know I looked at it fucked up.
Uh-huh.
But I caught myself doing it, and I'm sitting there like, it's another sweater I ain't never had. So I had to catch myself and correct myself on that. And once I start getting older and start seeing these kids just being more and more and more, because I didn't say nothing about it. To this day, this person still don't know that still in the back of my head, like, this is the most god-awful present I ever got.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Still to this day. But when you see these kids nowadays, I ain't want that. What the fuck you mean?
Yeah.
You didn't have that.
Say thank you and go
Exactly.
Oh, yeah,
Roll with
exactly.
it.
Dad, buy me a car or
You
I'll
didn't have
fucking murder
Exactly.
on. No, you didn't. You may
Oh,
not have
especially them
gotten
people. Oh, my
exactly what
God.
you wanted, but
Yeah.
you got something.
You gave me a Honda. I wanted a Benz.
You got something you didn't have before.
Motherfucker, you didn't have a car.
I had a Chrysler LeBaron that the automatic transmission went out on it a month after I got it.
One of my first cars was a Grand Am.
Boy, my first Christmas car was a damn 77.
I mean, I bought it myself, but
77 Mercury
it was
Cougar
my gift to myself.
that I never got to drive.
Yeah. I always wished and hoped that my parents would get me a car for Christmas, though I knew
Oh,
it
yeah.
wasn't ever going to happen. But
Oh, yeah,
I
I'd never get one.
I was kind of hoping maybe it would, and
Yeah.
you know, with my dad, like he'd always, when he did care when we were a little younger, he'd always just get us shit that. I mean, come on, man. You obviously don't have, in touch with your kids. I don't know. The present aspect never really appealed. I like Thanksgiving. It ain't about presents. It's just about everybody hanging out. You eat good food.
Right.
Talk a
Got
little
leftovers
shit.
for days.
Yeah,
Hell
man.
Out with
Hell
each other,
yeah.
because you might not have seen some people in so long.
Yeah.
yeah.
Because scheduling and whatever.
Because Christmas, you had a bad year, you don't get a motherfucker present.
Oh,
it's
yeah,
like
exactly.
it's like you almost
petty.
feel, yeah, dude, like, oh, God, they're going to think.
Yeah,
And-
for me, whenever it came to Christmas, it's never been about Christmas for me. It's always been about Christmas Eve. 'Cause,
Yeah.
I mean, my
That's
mammy's
when we did it. That's when we
Yeah.
got together, Christmas Eve.
Christmas
same
Eve's
here.
always been down for me.
Christmas
Santa
you do
Claus.
with your family.
Yeah.
Christmas Eve you do with your extended family. You have a good Christmas Eve dinner, all that stuff.
Yeah.
Then you go home, Santa comes, everybody wakes up and does their own individual family
As
thing.
far as Santa Claus came.
Yeah.
Oh man, Santa Claus always came Christmas Eve for me because we always had
Okay,
somebody
but-
always did that, and then
Yeah.
as all the grandkids got older, I mean, our aunts and uncles started hating each other.
Yeah.
They wouldn't come to Christmas dinner. We always had Christmas dinner at my mammy's, and Christmas breakfast at my mammy's, Christmas dinner at my nanny's. And that's the way my family always did it for years. We did that for almost 10 years straight. And
Oh,
people
yeah.
started
See, and
pissing
that's
people
what I
off.
meant.
Yeah, you always got that one aunt that's a bitch.
Mine was the uncle. Uncle Jimmy, you
Yeah.
motherfucker. If I could ever kill you, I would. And I'm
Yeah.
going to say
That's
that
what we
here.
don't have anymore, and that's an issue.
Yeah, it's all
Yeah.
materialistic.
Is
Yeah.
everybody's about, oh, did you get me this? Did you get me
That's
that?
why I can't
No.
stand Christmas.
And it hurts your ego, man. I mean, it really
It
does.
does.
Did you say something to me? Did you, say happy birthday? Did you say Merry Christmas? Did you, were you there?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
That's how
motherfucker.
it
Yeah.
should be.
People think they're entitled
Everybody's
even though they
about
hadn't
gifts.
talked to you. in
Yeah, I'm
years,
entitled
Yeah.
to at least a $50 gift, even though I've only talked to you once in the past 7 months.
You'll
No.
be lucky if I don't get you something from the
Motherfucker.
Dollar
I'd
Tree.
appreciate a phone call. Give me your time.
Yeah. I mean, coming up, I didn't have a lot. And
Yeah,
yeah,
same
man,
here.
I caught myself at times. I would get money and kind of blow it, kind of getting selfish because, thinking, oh, I didn't have a lot. Now I can get stuff or whatever. And I've got wrapped up in that. And, man, let's just be honest. Money has fucked up a lot of these holidays, music, everything we talk about. It really has, and it's changed people, even good, humble people like we were talking about Ninja. I mean, look what it's done to that guy. It's just people, I don't know, they've, like y'all said, it's become materialistic. It ain't about the person anymore. It's about what they can get from you, what material. I don't know. It's just a lot of bullshit like that.
And see, both holidays was all about family to me.
Yeah, same here.
Same here.
Until Christmas got more materialistic. Fuck Christmas.
Yeah.
I'd rather have Thanksgiving anytime. I will have two
Yes.
Thanksgiving until everybody get the fuck out. Do y'all materialistic shit on
Yeah.
your own time.
Yeah.
I'd
We
rather
get
have you
together,
there.
we eat, have conversations. We ain't gonna even exchange no gifts.
Yeah.
If you want, you got gifts for anybody in my family, whatever, you bring them on Christmas.
You are the present.
Christmas Eve, you are my gift.
Yeah.
Your time, your appearance, your conversation, just with you being here. You know what I'm saying? And everybody getting together and have a good time catching up.
You don't know if they're gonna be there next year.
You see what I'm saying? And that's my whole point.
So
You
take
feel
their
me?
presents as a gift. Enjoy it. Enjoy the family. Enjoy the company.
Right.
Yeah, don't hurt their
And
feelings,
take that
you
for
know.
what it is.
Yeah. I mean,
you
they.
don't need gifts. Enjoy your company.
Right.
Yeah, and I mean, they go out their way to get you a gift, and I just liked it because it was a time where a lot of the family I didn't really talk to, I would get to see them again, and
I wasn't expecting anything from them.
exactly,
But,
exactly.
hey, if I could have a conversation with them, great. That was a win.
Hey, I remember one year my aunt gave everybody, just bought little dollar lottery tickets. Man, my brother won $50. I turned
what I'm
around, the next ticket won $25. You know what I mean? It was just she
Somebody
would
in
do
my family did
fun
that
shit.
too.
Yeah,
I lost. Somebody won. I'm happy for them.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna even lie.
yeah.
didn't
I
win,
was
but
too
you
young to
did.
even play the lottery, but I got a lottery ticket.
Hell
I was
yeah.
geeked about it.
So, guys, the final question here:
Thanksgiving.
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 Christmas.
Ben picked Christmas.
For the same purpose, but a different time.
But a different
Right.
time. Yeah, I love Christmas too. I do.
Because
It's
the way his
just-
family does
yeah.
it. You know what I'm saying? His
My
family does the
doesn't
same
get
thing.
together on Thanksgiving.
Right.
like
Oh, okay. I
My
get.
family
Oh,
did
yeah.
it
I
on
get
both, but Christmas Eve, we was exchanging gifts and all that. I don't care about the gifts. I just cared about the family
Right.
getting together.
Yes.
Right. I mean, we exchanged
Yeah,
gifts and everything,
exactly.
but it was more of,
The whole
okay, you might have 10 people show up on that Thanksgiving. You'll have 20, 25 show
Yeah.
up on Thanksgiving.
Yeah,
or
exactly.
on
Christmas. Yeah.
You have more of an outcome.
Mm-hmm.
You get to have a conversation with more people than you did on Thanksgiving.
And see, mine was
in my
both.
case.
So,
Yeah.
Mine was both.
So mine was Christmas for the same reason y'all's was
Yeah.
Thanksgiving.
Yeah, hey, that's understandable. But guys, let us know which one you would pick. What's your favorite holiday of the year? You know, like I said, ours is Halloween, but we thought it'd be cool to kind of
Yeah.
pit these two off. And looks like Thanksgiving. Most of us are Thanksgiving. I like Christmas too. It's a fun
do
time of
too.
year. I hate the material aspect of it, but hey, it's part of it. Well, Hanukkah, they had it figured out. They get 11 days, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
Hell
They
yeah.
got that shit planned out.
They said we can't
Hey,
just do
but
it
they get
one
the
day.
candle today. They get the lighter tomorrow. They get the candle holder the next day.
Hell yeah, right?
In this small stuff. But they're appreciative of it, though.
Hell yeah.
That's what's funny.
That's what it's all about.
They're appreciative of it.
Appreciating what you have at the moment.
Exactly.
Yeah. Well, I will tell you what we got, Ben. We got everybody's favorite time of the show.
It has been one of them motherfucking days. I tell y'all, it has been one of them motherfucking days, bitch.
It's time to fucking rant, guys. And today we got a rant, kind of segueing from Christmas, as a matter of fact. As we know, the day after Thanksgiving, we got the infamous sales time of the year where people will murder somebody over a flat screen TV.
Or just a set of fucking butts.
Yes, we got Black Friday. It's a big sales time of the year. A lot of people go out, they get up early. I mean, they've been known to get violent to get these sales, and it's just crazy. So we felt like we had to talk about Black Friday because it is the most insane
It's
fucking
ridiculous.
day ever. So we'll kind of just tell stories, and I personally don't get why. Number one, it's the day after Thanksgiving.
I mean,
But,
what are you talking about? It starts on Thanksgiving at 8 o'clock at night.
oh yeah, now they did
Yeah,
start the
fucking
Thanksgiving.
retarded.
It
See,
used
I
to be
don't get it.
midnight.
Yeah, it used to be
After
midnight,
Thanksgiving.
but now
Used to
it's
be
8
Black
o'clock.
Friday. Now it's Black
Now it's like Cray Thursday, then proceeds to Black Friday.
All right, well, guys, let's get this rant started. So, I don't understand. I think it would make more sense December 1st. You're starting at 25 days till Christmas. I feel like that's a perfect time because a lot of people, Thanksgiving, they're with their family or they're planning to go.
Oh, yeah.
They may
As soon as
be
the
from.
holidays over,
Yeah, you don't
what's
want
the
to.
next one?
Exactly.
Right.
You had a long night with your family Thanksgiving.
Look at Lowe's.
You're making people get the fuck up that early.
Fuck
And
that shit.
Look at Lowe's. They put out Christmas shit as soon as Halloween's over.
Most places do it fucking more. There
Yeah.
is no Thanksgiving decorations anymore.
I mean, you might get a couple inflatable turkeys, but that's
If
it.
you're lucky.
Well, let me ask y'all this: have y'all ever actually gone out into and did
I don't
this?
shop on Black Friday.
I avoid it. I stay in the house if I can.
I did
I'm
once
gonna get my liquor.
accidentally.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
get my liquor the day
Accidentally.
before. Oh yeah, I did too.
Yeah.
I
I
forgot.
walked in.
I ran
I saw
to
Walmart
the
packed.
start.
I walked right back out and went
Yeah.
home.
All right,
Matter of fact, I went to the liquor store and went home. I said, "See y'all tomorrow."
yeah, I went one time. We must have got up like 4 a.m. This was when Walmart was the old Walmart was
Oh,
at the
yeah.
other end down there. We get up, it's cold as fuck. I said, look, we better walk out this motherfucker loaded up. I mean, getting up this early. I mean, dude, there was a long line. They hadn't even opened the store. Motherfuckers out here freezing, and they're just taking their
Oh, yeah.
sweet ass time opening the store. We go here, we go in, and I mean, man, when they open them doors, it's just like people see red. Like, you're going to save a couple
up.
dollars on a fucking TV or whatever you're there to get. Well, now they do it like they'll give you tickets and everything, and then they'll section it off of whatever big item, they have on that aisle or whatever, and you go stand in this line. And I'm just thinking to myself, is this really fucking worth saving? I mean, I think it wasn't really that much
been
when I had
fights.
it. Yeah, dude,
It's
people
literally been
fight.
fights the past couple years.
Trampled
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
to death.
that's bullshit. That is bullshit.
I seen this
rather
dude run
Cyber
over his little old lady, and I said,
Cyber
"This
Monday
shit."
all year.
Yeah, Cyber Monday. Whoever brought that idea up is a
Thank
genius,
you.
man.
You damn right. Except if you work for FedEx, fuck you, Cyber Monday.
Yeah, really.
Thank goodness you don't
I
work for
just told-
FedEx anymore.
I just told them about that earlier, man. Oh my God,
So
Cyber
what-
Monday, fuck you if you work for FedEx.
Tuesday and Wednesday are a pain.
I've never done it. What does it do? Do you have so many items you got to get it, put it in your
No,
cart,
no.
pay
You
for
just
it?
Delivered.
anything you can get delivered is always on sale.
Oh, they're hitting like a limited
No, there's
item.
no limit. Hit up
Oh,
fucking
shit.
Amazon, eBay, anything you can buy
Yeah.
online. There's
Oh.
so many deals. I
Even
mean,
if they're out of stock, you still get that deal.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
You
shit.
just gotta wait. It
Yeah.
doesn't be delivered later.
Oh
It might
damn.
take you 3 weeks to get the TV
You would sit-
ordered,
Mm-hmm.
but you get it for the Black Friday or
The Cyber
Oh,
deal.
Oh
yeah.
yeah, it's great. And
Damn.
like when it comes to Black Friday, the time I accidentally went, I went with Sammy Joe. I've met her up just at JCPenney. I thought, I mean, it never did hit me. It's Black Friday.
You said,
Yesterday
"Damn,
was-
J.C. Penney's is popping today."
No, I just come in and I'm like, damn, I've never seen the fucking Commons this full. And I had my brother and Ruby. Then I looked at her and she's just like, we gotta go into JCPenney. And I'm like, why? There's so many people in there. And she's like, it's Black Friday, Charlotte. And I'm like, no, your ass is going in there. My ass is staying out in the car with the
You're damn
kids.
right.
I'm not gonna have to have my 3-year-old daughter see me fight an old lady because I
Yeah.
was in her way for a pair of fucking leggings.
Yeah.
Go to Pals and get a
Yeah,
fucking hamburger
exactly.
and fry and sit there for 30 minutes.
Dude, we had
do your
look,
thing.
this is the closest I ever came to Black Friday just the other day. Okay, we at work they had a Thanksgiving dinner. All right,
Uh-huh.
it was this one last. I don't even know what it was, but it was this one last piece of thing, and piece of food, and I'm right there. This dude basically nudged me. Oh, let me get that. Grabbed the last. I don't even know what it was. But what if I was getting that?
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like, I mean, I still think about that to this day. Like,
It's
are you
basically-
fucking serious?
Basically Black Friday in a nutshell. except there was
Exactly, and that's why I
No
said
hands.
that.
No
and
hands
it's
were
like,
thrown though.
You
And
trying
we
to
at
push
work.
me out of the way for the last piece of this?
yeah, and I don't even know what it was, but it just tripped me out because I sat there like, what the fuck, dude? I'm right here. How you know I wasn't getting that?
Oh yeah.
But he basically just jumped right in, literally.
Damn.
You're behind me in line. You get
No, he wasn't in behind me. He already went through the line.
Oh.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
he had his plate and everything.
You should have took it when you got the chance. Otherwise, get off of that. That's mine.
That's the closest I ever came to Black. That's
Even
why
if
I
didn't
do.
want it, I'd have took it at that point.
I would literally
You're like, hey.
be in jail on
Fuck
Black
you.
Friday.
Yeah. Well,
I'm not going.
and people don't understand. If you just wait till about usually, I'm thinking it's the first, second week of December, you
lot
get
of the
just as
sales
good a
come
set.
out.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially about that third week there, right before
Right
before Christmas.
Oh,
Yeah,
there's
dude.
so many like clearance sales.
Computer parts, though. Cyber Monday is the way to go.
Well, what's the day? I'm thinking it's the day after day or two after Christmas, where a lot of people take their stuff back. That shit's crazy too.
Dude,
Yeah.
that's some
Yeah,
bullshit.
yeah,
Like,
it's
I don't
ridiculous.
like this.
Yeah,
I'm just
see
gonna
that
go
shit?
return it.
That's why I don't like Christmas.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't like this gift. Why don't
Yeah.
you give me the receipt so I can return it?
Yeah,
Are you fucking
You
kidding me?
get what you get.
Right.
Enjoy
Yeah.
it.
That's bullshit, man.
oh, yeah, really. Like even when my dad got me them clothes, I mean, I didn't try to take them back. I never wore them, and they ended up staying down there. But I mean, come on, man.
Okay, even if you don't wear them, like that sweater, I did give it to like Goodwill or something like that. This was. I bullshit you not. I did.
tear
I'm
up.
not gonna, because I wouldn't go wear it. I knew I wasn't gonna wear
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
So why let it just rot in my closet and let it instead of give it to somebody that could actually need it or use it?
What was your face like when you
When I
you
got it,
opened
oh my god, you can tell, bro. I sat there like, hey, you can look. I mean, you can hear it in my voice and everything, but it's the
I know
truth.
where this motherfucker.
I'm not gonna lie. And then,
Yeah,
you know,
hey,
wear
I
shit
don't
like
blame
that.
you. Yeah.
If you gonna give me a sweater, give me something like a hoodie material type sweater. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the thing that fucks me up is the person that gets you that, like you know for a fact, like they know what you like. They probably just was trying to, I mean, I
Get a
get
rise
it.
out of you.
Yeah, man, they've made shit so fucking expensive. Like, let's be honest, we all don't. Like, you got a couple $100 back in the day, I'd get a shitload of different gifts.
The
Now
thing
you
is-
getting one or two gifts.
The thing is this.
Good
You could
gifts.
buy me a sweat outfit.
Yeah, yeah.
I wore nothing but name brand back then because I was spending my money. I'm
Yeah.
not gonna lie. I was working. You know what I'm saying? I was spending my money on shit I like. If you go buy me some underwear, socks. You know what I'm saying? If you go buy me some clothes, buy me a hoodie and some sweatpants. That's $20. You bought me this.
Yeah, it's my
you bought me this Henri ass sweater, man. I'm sitting there looking like, hey, yeah, I can rock this with something. No, I can't.
Yeah.
I really gave it away, man. I'm not
I know,
gonna-
man. I think we all get that gift. Let me tell you what happened to me. I was a kid. This was so stupid to me and my brother. But my mom got us Nintendo games. Well, we used to look for the presents. Well, we found them, right? And we went and put them back, and we found them. So my mom's like, what do y'all want for Christmas? And our dumb asses named every fucking thing that we found. And my mom goes, you little motherfuckers. She knew. She said, you knew. You found the gift. Oh, dude, she was so pissed. Me and my brother, we
What
left.
you gotta do is start naming everything aside from that, because you already know that.
Oh, dude, I know.
Yeah.
We were
And then you make
idiots.
them feel guilty about
Yeah.
not giving you this, or this.
She ended up giving it to us, but she acted like she was going to
Yeah.
take it back and shit. It was
I gotta
crazy.
tell y'all this one. My little brother, when my mom and my grandma asked us about Christmas, my little brother said, I don't believe in Santa Claus. Duh.
Yeah.
We don't either, but
Yeah.
guess what me and my big brother did? We do. My mom say, well, if you don't believe in Santa Claus, I'm going to tell him not to bring nothing.
Oh,
Yep,
shit.
you don't get nothing from him.
Dude,
That's
we woke up the
$100
next day with nothing except for
shit.
bikes that my grandma bought from us. She said, since y'all don't believe in Santa Claus, grandma went out and got y'all these bikes.
Oh, shit.
Mom basically hid all our shit
Yeah.
for a little while longer and gave it
Oh,
to us
hell.
eventually.
Oh, shit. I think you do have that one person, that family member that, they really don't know, and yet they get you that one gift where you're like, God.
It was everything, too, because, honestly, that was the only thing we got until Mom just felt like, fuck it, give it to him.
But back then it was
They ain't
cool.
went out on no
Yeah.
goddamn Black Friday, though.
Oh, hell no. But back then it was cool because you overlooked it because you're with your family. It was cool, and man, it's just crazy sometimes how shit changes that quick. But hey, whatever. It's that time of year. But Black Friday, I'm not a fan. I won't ever go out.
Black Friday.
I stay home.
I mean, the deals really anymore, like I kind of look, and they're not
They're
even
not that
really
great.
that great anymore like they used to be. Like they always had that one badass TV for really cheap.
Oh, yeah.
And they'd have that fucking shit stacked up. But the way they did it, though, can you really blame them that they would put it out in the middle of an aisle where people could just come up and grab it? That's why I think that time I went and got a tablet, they did it smarter by giving out them tickets.
They have
Is
to.
that way
People
that,
stop
yeah,
them.
dude. Yeah,
They
I mean,
did
it's
that over
ridiculous.
Jordans, too,
I got
before,
the
but
TV
somebody
at
left
my
out.
house. I got the TV at my house because of a Black Friday.
But,
55-incher, I was like, Best Buy has it on sale.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go.
Hell
I'll
yeah.
be there early. I'll make sure as soon as they open up, I'm in there and I'm grabbing that TV.
Hell
And there and
yeah.
out, and that's it.
Yep, that's all I was there for.
Yeah, like
I got my TV, I left.
yeah, go there for one or maybe, probably one, two.
Key things.
Yeah.
You know what you want. You plan it out ahead of time.
Yep.
You know what you want. You grab the top item and work your way down.
I work for FedEx, and Black Friday, they stock up.
They're busy
They
days.
stock up for the stores. Fuck like Black Friday,
Yeah.
and then next thing you know, they came out with Cyber Monday, and you know what?
They
Fuck
got-
you, Cyber Monday too.
Yeah.
When I work for FedEx,
Yeah, Cyber Monday is always busier.
Oh yeah.
and I was just telling all y'all earlier, Christmas, I can't blame it because you do a lot of ordering and whatnot as far as Christmas go.
People always been sending gifts.
Christmas
across
is the
country.
busiest season for FedEx, UPS, whatever. I tip my hats to y'all like I tip them to soldiers because y'all some soldiers for being out that damn late
Yeah.
away from y'all family for that long, that month. You know what I'm
Appreciate
saying?
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To all the delivery men out there, appreciate it.
Then you got motherfucking Mother's Day, which I don't knock. Love my mom. I swear if I could order her something almost every day, I would. You know what I'm saying? And then Black Friday and Cyber Monday. Fuck you guys.
I just seen it bring out an ugly side, and let me tell you, it's usually
Black Friday and Cyber Monday.
Yeah.
I mean, well, Cyber I can't really say too much about. It was about the deliveries of it.
Yeah.
But Black Friday, it make everybody devils.
and it make old people even angry. Like
yeah,
I mean, I
even
kept
old
having
people, man.
Yeah, I kept
Them
having
old-
this old lady hit me in the foot with her fucking buggy, and I said, if this old bitch don't, I mean, she was doing it deliberately, like trying to be a dick
I
to
don't
get
even
around.
want to go out and get a hamburger.
No, dude, I
We
don't
got-
blame you.
Exactly. I got this lady, and I mean, I could just, I mean, for real, they both know her from work. Dorothy. I'm going to say her name. I could
Love you,
see if
Dorothy.
she went out on Black Friday, I could see her becoming evil.
Mm.
Because it's just
Dorothy's
that bad.
smacking the
And
fuck out of
Dorothy is
people.
just, Dorothy, is,
I'm
and
getting
she's
this
a real
pressure
Christian
cooker.
woman and whatnot. She's sweet as heck. And she tolerated a lot of the talk that goes on the line and everything. And, I mean, which she don't like,
you
but
ain't
she
gonna get
tolerates
over
it.
on her.
And you never see her get upset. Even when she was upset with a person, all she said, Mo, would you, I got you.
Mm-hmm.
But if you go out on Black Friday, I can see her becoming the devil.
Hey, I'm telling you,
know
man,
what I'm
I've seen
saying?
some of them old people, they don't fuck
God.
around. They'll just stab you and go get their TV and go home, but
I wouldn't be surprised you see a dead body in Walmart.
hell yeah, next to
Somebody
a
just
next to a damn
go.
next to a
Shake 'em
Sony
like they
flat
in jail.
screen. Yeah, next to a Sony flat screen.
Yeah.
I don't know, guys. That's just our take. Something we wanted to rant about. Black Friday's around the corner. If you're going out, we strongly recommend Cyber Monday or
Yeah.
Slasher Saturday or what the fuck ever day you want to shop on. Personally, if you can wait till the first, second, third week of December, they're right before Christmas, you're gonna get just as good, if not better, deals. But
Do Cyber
I don't know. Cyber Monday's the best
Stay
way
at
to
home.
go.
Put
Black
on.
Friday, the psychos will be out,
yeah.
and they will steal your shit.
Oh.
I don't
You don't
know.
want to catch a black eye for trying to get a Polly Pocket.
Yeah, exactly.
I'll tell
yeah.
I'll tell y'all
Exactly.
this story after the fact.
But guys, that's gonna do it for episode 30, Dirty 30.
30.
Dirty 30.
We are 30 in.
Episode Dirty 30 and being Dirty 30. Dirty 30.
Guys, again, thank you all for the support. We didn't even think we would make it to episode 10 at
Hell
first.
yeah,
We
man.
didn't know, but we're 30 in. Here's to
Yes.
30 more. Thank y'all for that
than
have
30.
supported us. We greatly appreciate it. If you like our podcast, please share it like you all have been. Y'all been great. But that's going to do it for us for episode 30. I'm DT.
And I'm Letty.
And remember, if you can't say anything nice,
We'll gladly say it for you.
we out.
Sir.
Deuces.
Later.
Later, Tater.
You freaking did.